Is Werner Heisenberg Eve for December the best holiday? Today is Sunday, 27 April 2025, and here I, Tanis Coralee Leonhardi, she, her, hers of Seattle, talk through whether I think Werner Heisenberg Eve for December is the best holiday. I started observing Werner Heisenberg Eve on Thursday for December 2014, and Werner Heisenberg Day on Tuesday, 5 December 2017. So, essentially, what happened? Okay, so back in October 2014, I had blunt force head trauma and I forgot a bunch of stuff, long-term memory loss, and didn't realize that that was like kind of permanent until a bit later. But right away, my motor functioning was a bit impaired, and I couldn't remember certain things. And the only lectures I attended where like it just felt like soothing to the brain were quantum mechanics. It was an introductory modern physics class, and the guy whose name I remembered was Werner Heisenberg. And I later recalled, as Christmas came around in 2014, there was a guy called Jesus Christ in history. I was like, that's it. I forgot the name Jesus Christ, but I remembered Werner Heisenberg. And so that was October 2014. And I was like, some things in life are just the instant fit, and quantum mechanics was that. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to observe Werner Heisenberg Eve because I tend to prefer eves to like days for holidays, just because eves tend to be quiet. And I've gone through phases in my life where it'll be a holiday and it'll be like it's Valentine's Day Eve, and that kind of thing. And I do actually do that, and I've done that. Like there've been like years where I'll do that for like all the holidays, just because it's quiet, it's mellow. I'm a very quiet, mellow person. At least can be. That's like it's an inner peace kind of temperament. And so I was like, I'm gonna do that. And so I started that year that I got that head injury, because I was like, I remember the guy. I mean, if memory matters and I want to remember my life, maybe this is one I should observe. So I started observing. That's over a decade ago now. And then I was like, all right, and how can I level up? And I was like, I want to observe Werner Heisenberg Day as well. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to make it a reward on if I ever publish an article in a peer-reviewed journal in physics, like physics, then I can start celebrating Werner Heisenberg Day, which is 5 December. And I published a peer-reviewed journal, first author, in physics, in a physics peer-reviewed journal in February 2017. So that same year, I started observing Werner Heisenberg Day. So, yeah, I followed through, and it took me a little over 3 years to get to Werner Heisenberg Day from Werner Heisenberg Eve, but I made it. And I still celebrate both. Oh, so is Werner Heisenberg Eve for December the best holiday? He's certainly the best German man to celebrate on 4 December, per my perspective. Tanis Coralee Leonhardi, she, her, hers of Seattle. That's why I also made a commitment I would not ever have a child on 4 December out of respect for my own German family, because I'm part German by ancestral origins. So is Werner Heisenberg Eve for December the best holiday? That's uncertain.